Welcome to Seculaite, your trusted source for cutting-edge discussions on the intersection of artificial intelligence, security, and the future of defense. Today, we are diving into one of the most urgent and thought-provoking topics of our time: the future of AI and weapons, home defense, military, and cybersecurity. Imagine waking up in a world where wars are no longer fought by soldiers on the ground, but by fleets of autonomous drones, executing strategies at superhuman speeds. A world where your home is no longer just protected by locks and alarms, but by an artificial intelligence that never sleeps. An AI capable of detecting threats before they even reach your doorstep. And in the digital realm, cyberattacks don't unfold over days or weeks, but in milliseconds, with AI-driven hackers exploiting vulnerabilities faster than any human could ever react. This isn't a far-off dystopian future. This is happening right now. From advanced military operations to the very security of your home, and even to the invisible war zones of cyberspace, AI is rewriting the rules of engagement. It's revolutionizing defense, reshaping global power, and challenging everything we thought we knew about security. But with every innovation, a new risk emerges. Every leap forward in technology brings us one step closer to a crucial dilemma. So the question we must ask ourselves is this: are these advancements making us safer? Or are we unknowingly creating threats that we may never be able to control? Let's explore this together and uncover the truth. Your home is your sanctuary, the place where you should feel safest. But what if the future of security didn't rely on locks, alarms, or even human guards, but on artificial intelligence? Welcome to the next evolution of home defense, where AI-powered systems don't just react to threats, they predict them. Imagine a home that watches over itself, learning your routines, recognizing your family, and distinguishing between a harmless visitor and a potential intruder. AI-driven security cameras no longer just record footage. They analyze behavior in real time. Is that a person lurking in the shadows, or just the wind rustling the trees? Is that movement by your window a stray cat, or something more sinister? These systems don't just notify you of an event. They interpret its severity and respond instantly. Let's say an unauthorized individual steps onto your property in the dead of night. Before you even wake up, your AI security hub has already locked the doors, activated motion-sensitive floodlights, and alerted local authorities. Some systems take it a step further, deploying autonomous drones to survey the area, broadcasting warnings, and tracking intruders until law enforcement arrives. But with all this automation, one question lingers. How much control are we really handing over? Would you trust an AI to determine if someone approaching your home is a friend or a threat? Could an intelligent system make a mistake, reacting too aggressively or not aggressively enough? And if AI is in charge of your safety, where do we draw the line between protection and surveillance? As AI-powered home defense becomes more sophisticated, it forces us to consider: are we building smarter, safer homes, or are we opening the door to a new kind of risk? What do you think? Would you trust AI to protect your home? Or does the idea of an autonomous system deciding life or death scenarios make you uneasy? Let's discuss. The battlefield is no longer just fought with boots on the ground. The next generation of warfare is happening at the speed of algorithms, where artificial intelligence doesn't just assist soldiers, it replaces them. Imagine a war where autonomous drones fly in synchronized formations, executing missions with pinpoint precision. These machines don't get tired, they don't hesitate, and they don't need orders. AI-driven weapons can scan the battlefield, identify targets, and decide whether to engage, all without human intervention. Take the latest military drones. Unlike their predecessors, these aren't controlled by a pilot sitting miles away. Instead, they're programmed with advanced AI that allows them to hunt, track, and strike their targets with lethal efficiency. And it doesn't stop there. In modern combat, AI is analyzing data from satellites, ground sensors, and reconnaissance units to predict enemy movements before they even happen. Military strategists are using AI war games to simulate thousands of battle scenarios, refining tactics in ways that no human mind could match. But this raises an unsettling question. Who is really in control? Can we trust an AI to decide who lives and who dies on the battlefield? And what happens if these autonomous systems malfunction or make the wrong decision? The rise of killer robots, autonomous weapons that can operate without human oversight, has sparked fierce debate. Some argue that AI will reduce human casualties by taking soldiers out of harm's way. Others warn that removing human judgment from life or death decisions could lead to catastrophic consequences. If an AI-controlled drone targets the wrong convoy, who takes responsibility? A machine has no morals, no hesitation, no ability to weigh the ethics of an action. It follows its programming. But what if that programming is flawed? What if the enemy learns to manipulate it? And most importantly, what if we lose control over the very machines we've built to protect us? So the real question is, should we let AI make decisions on the battlefield? Or is there a line we should never cross? In modern warfare, the battlefield isn't just on land, in the air, or at sea, it's online. And in this invisible war zone, AI is both the weapon and the shield. Cyberattacks are no longer just the work of lone hackers in dark rooms. Today, AI-driven systems can breach firewalls, infiltrate networks, and steal sensitive data in mere seconds. These attacks are faster, smarter, and more dangerous than anything humans alone could create. But AI isn't just being used for offense. It's also the best defense. Governments and corporations now rely on AI-driven cybersecurity to detect and neutralize threats before they even happen. These systems monitor billions of data points in real time, predicting attacks and shutting down vulnerabilities before hackers can exploit them. Imagine an AI that watches over entire nations, analyzing global cyber traffic, identifying threats, and launching countermeasures without human intervention. It's a game of AI versus AI, an arms race where the fastest, smartest machine wins. But what happens when AI starts making decisions on its own? What if a system flags a false positive and locks out critical infrastructure? Or worse, what if an adversary hijacks an AI defense system and turns it against us? As AI takes over cyber warfare, one question remains. If machines are fighting machines, how do we make sure humans don't lose control of the battlefield? The next generation of warfare isn't just about strategy or firepower. It's about intelligence. And in this new arms race, artificial intelligence is the ultimate game changer. Imagine an autonomous robotic dog patrolling a high-security facility. It doesn't just walk a route. It processes its environment, scanning for anomalies, tracking movement, and even identifying individuals with facial recognition. Unlike human guards, it doesn't get tired, distracted, or intimidated. Now, scale that up. AI-driven tanks and warships that don't need a crew, making split-second tactical decisions faster than any soldier could. These machines can operate independently, coordinating with drones and ground units, executing missions without hesitation. They adapt, learn, and evolve, each battle making them deadlier than the last. And then there's precision-guided weaponry. AI-controlled missiles don't just follow a straight trajectory. They analyze flight conditions, adjust mid-air, and even reroute to new targets in real time. These weapons don't just hit. They outthink defenses before they strike. But what happens when machines hold the power of life and death? If an AI-controlled tank misidentifies a target, who's accountable? If an autonomous drone decides a preemptive strike is necessary, how do we override it? With each innovation, we push the boundaries of control further away from human hands. So the question isn't just what AI weapons can do. It's whether we're ready for the consequences of an arms race where machines, not people, call the shots. AI is transforming the way we approach defense and security, from our homes to the battlefield and cyberspace. But with great power comes great responsibility. Let's have this conversation now before it's too late. Share your thoughts in the comments. What role should AI play in our security, and where should we draw the line? If you enjoyed this video and want more content, please be sure to like, share, and subscribe.